Chase Lee Hockey here, Blue Futon. Add the digital world, there's a movie called Old Man. Stephen Lang, no idea what it's about. Is this old man worth watching, or should you just kick him to the pastors? Even that sounds kind of messed up. So, Old Man, what's about? It's a very simple premise, actually. You have an old man living in the woods, and all of a sudden, a stranger knocks on his door. How did he get there? He doesn't remember. Supernatural stuff happens, and just a storytelling experience between two men in a cabin figuring out what is happening with their lives. So, did I like this film? It's one of those movies where you know something's going to happen at the end of the film, and you kind of hope it doesn't go the route you're hoping it doesn't go. Double negatives, whatever, but it kind of goes the route you think it's going to go. And instead of doing something cool and unique, it kind of goes the route of like, yeah, I don't agree with it whatsoever. But with that, I will give the positives of the movie first. I think what Stephen Lang does with this character is pretty good. You understand what he's doing when the very end of the movie comes. But the first 10, 15 minutes, I was like, I don't like this, how he's slurring his words, what he's trying to do, his rhythm, and what he's doing with his body. It was just like kind of annoying to some extent, but it kind of slowly goes into a normal territory, and that's where I kind of enjoyed the movie more. So like the first 20 minutes, I was kind of like, okay, where are we going with this film? But luckily when it gets to the 30-minute mark, you're like, oh, this is fun. Then when it gets to the hour and 15-minute mark, that's where it kind of nosedives. So it starts weak in my opinion. The second act is the best, and the third act kind of takes a nosedive. So with that, that is good. I did like the look of the cabin and some of the humor. Some of the humor in the writing and actions of some of the characters are truly funny, and it did give me a good chuckle. But to me, the negative is the character that plays beside Stephen Lang, which I understand when it comes to the end of the movie, that what he's there for and why his character is like that. But it still doesn't feel like that character should act like that at some level. And then the very end. I'm not going to spoil the movie, but I don't feel like it should have ended that way. When someone does that to someone, and that person that does it to that person calls that person a coward, even though this is the person that's fucking up that person's life, it's like, I have no sympathy for you. And this person that did the action, yeah, it's a fucked up action, but I feel like the weight shouldn't be on your shoulders for that long, just in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like it just went a very weak, I hate to say the word woke, but it went a route where it was just very just, feminine's also the wrong word, but just very politically correct. And it was just like, that to a point of like, no, it shouldn't go that route, because you know what? People like this is toxic. The toxic people are this. This person does everything right in the world and tries to do something good. But when someone just puts them over the edge and does something messed up, sometimes this person messed up and just goes over the cliff. But this person, I shouldn't feel sorry for this person. And this movie makes you feel sorry for this person, or tries to, and it fails on all freaking levels. So, yeah, the ending just totally was a nosedive for me. But I think leading up to it with the second act was positive, but just the overall experience, it starts weak. Second act I enjoyed of all the storytelling, but then when the third act comes, I'm like, nah, that's what you call toxic femininity and just being an asshole to the world. And toxic. Yes, I could use the word toxic too, because everyone likes saying toxic masculinity. So I'm starting with toxic femininity, and that is what this person was. 100%. So overall, it was an movie with a total roller coaster ride. Like, ooh, and dead. And the story just doesn't do it for me. The acting is pretty good. The set design, I did like it for what it was supposed to do. And some of the comedy did work. But I can't get down for that ending. So Old Man will receive a 2 out of 5 with futons, which equals at 40%. So the critics and news scores gave this one. So you have critics a 58% with 24 of them. Audience score is 64% with fewer than 50. Here's critic consensus. Stephen Lang is as magnetic as ever, but his finely layered performance isn't quite enough to distract from Old Man's predictable story. It is 100% predictable, and I'm okay with the predictability of it, but the ending is what gives it a nosedive for me. 58, 62. Is it 62? I don't want to see this damn Ticket to Paradise. No, 64 or 40. Chase out with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think is Futontopia. You're Tony, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. And I think we're at 12. 12 more subscribers. Free one of those. Just hit that button. I want to say the people that watch my videos, I think it's like 10% are subscribers. 90% aren't. Don't you want free shit? Just subscribe, yo. I know you can do it.